Hello, Heather from Collier Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. And I'm going to show you 3 ways you can improve your website and beat some of your competition online. If at the end of the video, if you do have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to answer those questions for you. If not, no big deal. I'm going to give you a bunch of free tips and strategies in the video that you can go ahead and apply directly to your site. Or if you have someone that works on it already, they can go ahead and you can show them, and it should help them as well and help you guys out. So if I'm on your homepage now, the 3 topics we're going to talk about are content, links, and citations. So we'll start with the content, and really the idea being if we beat your competition in all 3 of the areas and topics we're going to cover today, you're going to be able to beat them online as well. So I can show you how to do that. So the first thing is we want to beat them in content, right? So we want to look at your page. You guys have some headers, kind of a scrolling up here with all your pictures, which is cool, some projects you've done, no doubt. And then kind of some of what you guys do with commercial roofing, contractor Nashville. Talk about some of your strengths with communication, expertise, family, all of that. And different areas you guys service, as well as some links down here to your social media. So really good. What Google cares the most about is all this, right? They want to know how much content you have. And Google's looking for about 1,500 words of content on your homepage. You guys are a little short of that. But I'm also going to show you one of the top competitors in Nashville. If we do a roofing search, we're going to probably find Nashville Roofing Company as one of the top results. And in fact, the one I did, I found them right at the top as well. So if we look at their page, we're going to see the same thing. They've got some of their links at the top here. They've got some of their social media links as well with some content. Again, we're not going to find 1,500 words of content on their site, but that's a really good thing for you because it tells us they haven't optimized their site. If they did, they'd be up at that number, and they'd be a lot higher and harder to beat. Because they haven't, it tells us they're going to be easier to catch, right? So by beating them in content, having more content than what they have, ideally, you want to get to that 1,500. We're going to optimize your site, and you're going to be able to get ahead of them in that area already. Now, the other thing is you don't just want content. You want to make sure you have keywords in the content. So keywords are just commonly grouped words or phrases that people search. So this one here, Roofing Nashville TN, I've put in as an example. This one alone brings over 100 people who search this every single month. So the idea really being if someone searches this, you have to have this on your site in the content or you're not going to show up for the search. So you want to make sure you have Roofing Nashville TN as an example in your site there in the content. 3 ways to show up on the first page. You can show up by paying for ads at the top here, which these companies have. You can get in the top 3 of the map pack, also called GMB or Google My Business. And the way to do that is through citations, which we'll talk about in a little bit. And only the top 3 show up on the main search page. The rest you have to view all to see. So you got to be in those top 3 to maximize that. And then you have the organic section where you're going to get 10 results showing up, some directories, some websites. And then you're going to have a few ads at the bottom. These guys aren't getting too many clicks because they're at the bottom of the page. They're not paying as much as the guys at the top. All right, so we're talking about the organic page now, so the organic section. So you can see here, here's Nashville Roofing Company. Like I said, 1,500 words of content, keywords into it. The other thing Google's looking for, they want to know they can trust your website. So I've taken your site, collierroofing.com, plugged into a program I pay for called Ahrefs. This just shows me how your site's performing. What I can see here is you've got your headers on your top of your page, which is a really good thing. You've got your name. You could also throw a keyword in there as well, like Roofing Nashville TN, for example, or Commercial Roofing Nashville or Commercial Roofing TN, something like that. We don't obviously want to put one in that we know is one of the better ones. And this is going to help Google find you a little easier. So the 2 most important things are these 2 meters, right? The UR and the DR. Both of these do go to 100. Now the UR stands for Google's trust in your website. Right now yours is at a 6. Your DR stands for the power behind your site. Yours is just a little bit under 1 right now. Like I said, both of these do go to 100. The way to build them up is through your links. So right now we can see you've got 192 backlinks. Now backlinks are just links that when you click them, just like this site, if I click this, it's going to open your website. It's going to bring me to your site. And referring domains are just other websites that are linked to your site through backlinks. So these 192 backlinks are on these 39 websites. An easy example for this would be like a Facebook business page. If you guys have one of those set up for your company, that would be a referring domain where you put your web address for your website. That would be a backlink. When you click on it, it would look like this. It's going to bring you to your site. With 39 sites pointing back at yours, 17 of them we can see are strong. So it's giving you a trust of a 6 right now, which is allowing you to be found for about 40 keywords. They have to be on your page to be found for, obviously, to begin with. But with 40 of those being found, these are what bring in the visitors. You're getting 40 visitors. You're averaging about 1 per keyword there. So I'm going to hop over to Nashville Roofing Company, show you what they're doing. We got their headers up here. 217 backlinks on 85 referring domains. We can see 56 of the 85 sites pointing back at them are strong, giving them a trust of 26. 122 keywords they're being found for, and they're bringing in about 184 visitors to their site every month. Just to give you a bit of a reference there, about 100 visitors to your site on a very conservative side should bring you between 20 and 30 phone calls a month. And then depending on what your closing percentages are, how many of those turn to jobs would depend on your how you guys perform sales-wise. So you're probably thinking, well, how are we going to beat them with backlinks, referring domains, and all that, right? Well, here's what we do. We can go look at the referring domains. We can find the 56 strong ones that they have, because those are the ones we really want. And we can go, and a lot of these, all we have to do is go to those sites. We have to create a profile, join a membership potentially, and we can sign up for them, and we can get these same exact referring domains and backlinks pointing back at our site. Therefore, we'll be able to kind of match them. If it works for them, it's going to work for you. We know that for sure. And then we're going to add more on top of it so we can actually get ahead of them. And then we want to put those keywords on your site to get those visitors. Now, to get in the map pack or GMB here, we're going to want to get citations, and that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site. These are sites like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, GAF.com is an example of one. Also, you could use your social media, so Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, all of those count as well. And if these guys had like 30, we'd want to have 130 to run up the score on so they can't catch you, right? And these guys, you can see their phone numbers are listed. They're going to get a lot of direct calls as well as their websites. People are going to go to those and then call them from there as well. So you get a lot of attention being in this section. Definitely worth it. The other last option would be if you wanted to pay for ads. You just have to pay more than what these guys are paying, and you'd show up at the top there and get some clicks and calls from there as well. All right, thank you guys for your time. I hope this was helpful. I'll give you a call about a day or so, and you guys can let me know if it was in fact helpful. If you have any questions, I can answer those for you. But thank you and have a great day.